I've been taught to know that right is right and wrong is wrong. The FFA Creed teaches us the same concept. The Creed teaches us to secure our own knowledge and skill and about the public interest in producing and marketing the product of our toil. The FFA Creed also teaches us that actions speak louder than words. By both what I do and what I say, I'm able to answer the question, is it safe to consume the products that agriculturists have raised? I want to have a future in raising animals. So what can I do to make sure that those products that we raise are safe? FFA is teaching youth about food safety. Specifically, I'm learning how to protect the food that I raise through my supervised agricultural experience. And agriculturists are striving to make sure that we have a safe food supply. FFA is teaching youth about food safety and the importance of protecting the public and the food that they consume. The CBS News station states that the United States has the safest, most inexpensive food supply in the world. As FFA members, it is our duty to keep that so. Right now in my ag class, we are learning about animal health and animal digestion. Some students in my class don't have the opportunities that I do. They've never been around animals. Their only view of agriculture is the negative publicity that ag gets through the news. When they see someone giving a shot to an animal, they have no idea what's going on. They don't know if we're hurting them when we're actually benefiting the animal. Another program that my FFA chapter does is go to third grade classes in Roswell and teach students not only where food comes from, but how agriculturists are striving to make their food safer. My SAE includes raising, marketing, and showing lambs. I have to be conscious about food safety every day. As a producer, it is my duty to provide adequate nutrition along with proper medication when needed. I ensure that all feed additives are approved by the FDA and the USDA. I only give additives that are an asset to my animal and not a liability. With my SAE, I read all labels to certify that all medications are labeled for a lamb, are not expired, and are safe for future consumption. The labels also explain proper injection procedures along with all withdrawal dates. My SAE is a combination of pasture and grain-fed animals. Because I feed wholesome natural foods and use both feeding techniques, I guarantee that all animals are safe and healthy. The pasture-fed lambs are provided with a mineral salt block, which provides all the nutrients that they need to grow. The grain-fed lambs are fed a specially formulated feed, which contains grains, fiber, and corn, and is supplemented with all the nutrients they need to reach their full potential. All feed components are wholesome, natural products. I feed my SAE sheep probiotics. These probiotics are just like the kinds that we get when we eat yogurt. They keep the sheep's flora and fauna running smoothly and correctly, which helps in the absorption of nutrients. Agriculture is battling unsafe food in two directions: a more natural approach along with a more scientific approach. Every day, Americans are searching for a more organic way to raise crops. Some go to the extent of Dick Piexito, a farmer in Washington who planted cilantro and fennel all around his crops, harboring beneficial insects, which is an alternative to pesticides. Genetic modifications are alterations to the genetic code. Genetically modified plants are immune to pests and diseases. Genetically modified crops are safer to the public because of the reduced use of pesticides and herbicides. The livestock industry is moving in the same direction as the crop producers. Producers have recently increased the safety of the nation's meat supply from new pathogen tests to high-tech equipment, and from supply chain management to new surveillance networks. The more scientific way is learning more about livestock medication and nutrients, which would benefit the livestock, producer, and consumer. Designed health plans can lead to earlier diagnosis, resulting in fewer medicines being used. As the FFA Creed ends, I believe that American agriculture can and will hold true to the best traditions of our national life. Through my FFA and family experiences, I have learned that my morals and beliefs are based upon the safety, quality, and ethical treatment of my agricultural projects. And in the end, they are more important than earning that extra dollar or winning that show that we're all striving for. So, ladies and gentlemen, because of what I have learned and what I do, I happily would serve you a nice big lamb chop off of my lamb with no hesitations. Thank you.